Jason Walker, the owner and founder of J Walker Marketing. And I am excited today to introduce you to an amazing person and former Super Bowl champion, business advisor, and visionary Marques Colston. He's been regarded as one of the best receiving talents of all time, left a lasting impression on the NFL. I'm excited to talk to him today about some activations that he has. He's been a business partner, strategic partner across technology, health and wellness, sports, just to name a few. And so now he's launching a new media platform. It's the convergence of his passion for financial empowerment, education, and his personal mission to guide business professionals to experience sustained success over their careers. So I'm happy to introduce everyone in the world again to Marques Colston.
Hey, appreciate that.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. Appreciate that intro.
Yeah, no problem. We haven't heard a lot from you over the years since you retired, and I know everyone's excited to hear what you have going on. Everyone sees this amazing logo right here, Separation Playbook. We're going to get into that in just a second. But before that, Marques, just want to just reacquaint everyone to what you've been doing, who you are, and what we're doing here today.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And just to piggyback off of that intro, a lot of people know me as the New Orleans Saints wide receiver. Was fortunate to have 10 great years down there, win a Super Bowl, lead with a lot of records. And beyond the field, and really after I retired and really a little bit into my playing career, I started to look at opportunities off the field. And it started for me in venture capital as an investor, an angel investor. Really fell in love with working with technology companies that had activations through sports. And that kind of got the wheels turning for me in business, and kind of been at it ever since in a bunch of different roles across different industries. I've worked in the cannabis industry as an advisor, as an investor, worked in healthcare as a consultant, helping organizations stand up a center for innovation. And these past couple of years has been really a really interesting pivot for me into the world of personal development and education. And the thing that's been so interesting about that transition for me is it's not a path that I ever saw for myself. But when I was able to really look back on a lot of the business experiences, really take some insights from my playing career, what I started to figure out was that the thing that I had been passionate about this whole time is putting a vision out to the world and developing a strategy to go figure out how to achieve that vision. And my work as an investor, my work as an entrepreneur, my work as an advisor, all of those things, while they look different on the surface, they were all rooted in that same passion to help others who had a vision for success, whether it was a business, whether it was their finances, whether it was just their life in general. That passion has always come through to help people put strategies together to go ahead and achieve their vision. And the Separation Playbook is really the culmination of the last 15 years of my life, my journey through football, beyond football, into business and into the boardroom, and really taking those experiences, which again seem diverse on the surface, but synthesizing them into a platform that really helps others go and create strategies to unlock sustained success for their own professional lives.
That's amazing. It's extremely timely right now as business is evolving for many different industries and many different people in all different segments. And so I'm excited myself delve into the world of Separation Playbook. And so my next question, and I think everyone's excited to just know a little bit more, what inspired the creation of Separation Playbook in the first place?
Yeah, when you're going through a journey that has so many diverse paths integrated within it, there's no blueprint for that. And my journey again through football was non-traditional, coming up as what I jokingly call a 0-star recruit, going and getting drafted into the 7th round. The cards that the world gives you with that background don't lead to the kind of success that I had. Figuring out that blueprint along the way and putting together strategies that not only helped me achieve success, but sustain it for 10 years. That blueprint has been the same one that I've repurposed into the transition into business, into transition into education and personal finance. And that ability to take what the world gives you and figure out how to mold it into something that you're passionate about, something that drives you, and something that gives you the ability to leave a legacy behind that you're proud of, that really aligns with who you are and who you want to become. That's really what this platform is, right? It's the insights and all of the strategies and tools that have helped me develop this over the years. Again, just synthesized and broken down to help others along their journey.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm excited about that how that's going to help many people in our industry and in many other industries. Thank you for sharing that. So moving on to the next point here. So you coined a phrase called creating separation. And if anyone's seen Marcus play on the field, he embodies creating separation. What is the significance of that phrase, and how does that even apply to what you're doing now, to the Separation Playbook, to the rest of your career and your career aspirations and goals?
So creating separation, simply put, is how you in the NFL and in college and as a wide receiver, that's the job, is to create separation and make plays. And what you start to figure out quickly is that that process looks different for everyone, right? So me being a 6'4", 225-pound receiver, my separation was a little bit different than the 5'9", 170-pound receiver. But the end result is the same. The end result is success, and the ability to repeat that process to create separation is what allows you to sustain success, even as environments change around you. And as I looked into my journey post football, it was only right to continue to bring that phrase along with me because, one, it was really the thing that learning how to create separation in the moment, in different environments, was the thing that really drove my success on the field. And quite frankly, it's the same thing that's driving my success off the field. It's how can I take what's unique about me, whether it's my personality, whether it's my lived experiences, traits, mental capacity, whatever that competitive advantage is, how can I leverage it to the best of my abilities to align it with my values, my purpose, my passion, to go out and create success that I'm proud of, but also success that allows me to leave a mark in this world that will be remembered and will be cherished.
That's a great insight that we can all create separation in our lives. I love that. No matter where we are in our business and our career, that personal lives, that we can all create separations. I love that. I love how you've taken that from one career to the next, and it's still applicable to today. So I love how you're infusing that into the business, into the Separation Playbook. So I think everyone wants to know, how can you access Separation Playbook? And once I get there, where should I start?
Yeah, so the Separation Playbook is really a platform that allows you to take a journey, and it allows you to really enter into the journey where you're at and allow it to take you where you want to go. And the thing that really sets the stage for the journey is this process and this tool that I call the self-scouting report. And it's an opportunity for you to really introspect and level set with. We all have these goals that we set, and we all have this vision that we want to achieve. And that sits on one end of the spectrum, but at the other end of the spectrum is your current realities. And what the self-scouting report allows you to do is really align your current realities with the vision and the future that you see for yourself, and really start to put together a plan and a strategy to align your goals, to align your actions and your activities with intention, with the intention of eventually achieving that goal that you set for yourself. So to me, that ability to clearly see the end point in the beginning is what the self allows you to do. And it becomes a dynamic tool that really sets the stage for any season of your life as you move forward. And we're all, again, trying to become the best version of ourselves. And it's just a tool that will allow you to always know where you are and align it with where you're going in a way that it's going to allow you to sustain success.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, you have done so many great things over your career that a lot of people aren't even aware of, which you mentioned a little bit earlier, post your NFL career. And I know that your education, financial empowerment is so important to you, especially within the conversations that we've had offline. So what can people expect from the Separation Playbook as the platform grows, as you have more people that contribute? Talk to us about the growth and what people can expect from a Separation Playbook in the future.
Absolutely. The vision for the Separation Playbook is to be that destination that takes you from your current realities into the vision that you have for success, whatever that vision may be. And it's really built on the foundation that success is a holistic process, right? A lot of us have a vision that we want for ourselves personally, or a vision that we want for ourselves financially or even professionally. But the reality is that every aspect of your life, when you can align every aspect of your life with that goal and with that vision that you have, it just increases the probability and the chance that you will actually achieve that thing. And that's how the Separation Playbook will be built. It's a holistic platform that really allows you to tap into the areas of your life where you need to develop and you want to develop, but always keeping that end goal and that end vision in mind. And our goal here is really just to continue to provide first in class resources, bring thought leaders to the platform, and bring other experts to the platform that really create this holistic approach to not just achieving success, but sustaining a success that ultimately leads to a legacy that you want to leave behind.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to downloading the self scouting report myself, really starting aligning my own personal goals. And personally, there's a lot of things I want to do and see the value of that. And I know many more people, especially if you're watching now, definitely download the self scouting report once it launches. And so next thing, Marcus, I just want to if we can leave everyone that's watching with some final thoughts and some parting notes and kind of maybe some words of encouragement, leave us with that next step for us.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, we're in a world and in a time right now that there are far more questions than are answers. You see what's happening in the financial world and in the stock market. You see what's happening with the economy. Anywhere you turn is a level of uncertainty that can shake you. It can shake your confidence and kind of shake you to your core. But the reality is there are people, there are platforms in our communities that are ready and willing to help. And the Separation Playbook is one of those platforms and communities. The goal here is really simple and plain. It's if you have a vision, we want to help you get to it. Just throughout my life, I've been fortunate to really be able to accomplish some significant goals in my life, and the journey never stops. And I think if I can leave you with one thing to really think about and really implement into your life, where you are at today is not a reflection of where you will ultimately be and what you can and will become. Again, the world is going to look at you through the lens that it wants to see you. It could be based on your background. It could be based on your education, where you're from, what you look like. And while that perception matters on the surface, there's always an opportunity to change that perception from the inside out. And it's not about pleasing other people, but it's really about living in your purpose, living in your passion and your ambition, and really forcing the hand to make others see you in the way that you want to be seen. And that's what we're all about here at the Separation Playbook.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Marcus. Super Bowl champion, business advisor, and absolutely a visionary. A wonderful time, Marcus, just getting to know about the Separation Playbook. I'm excited about it. Make sure you visit separationplaybook.com right now. We're available. It is, you can download the self scouting report that Marcus was speaking about today. And if you want to connect with Marcus, there's a number of other ways that you can connect with him offline too for other activations. Marcus, thank you again for your time. It was a great discussion, and I look forward to meeting more.
I appreciate you, brother.
Excellent.